Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dustin YDU from YDU Games, standing for You Don't Understand Games, and that's why I play them. Welcome to a game called Do Not Feed the Monkeys. This is a game where apparently you're in an apartment, like a cheap apartment building. You can hear other people on other places. You know, your other tenants, your other neighbors. You can hear what's going on. You know how it is. If you've ever lived in an apartment building, you can hear everything everyone's doing. You can smell whatever they're cooking. Well, this game's a little different because you are in front of your computer spying on people and taking notes and stuff like that. And apparently, you can do things to make money that way, but you gotta take side jobs to keep your apartment. It's a whole mess. Obviously, I've played it before. I know a little bit about it. New game. Choose your avatar. We can either be the robot, the duck, the flower, or the gingerbread man. I'm gonna go for the duck. By the way, while this is loading, I want to say I am sorry, by the way, about the Subnautica thing. I streamed it on Twitch, and what are you doing? I streamed it on Twitch and I recorded it while streaming, and the files got corrupted. I lost everything. I saved it right up until the part where I left, but I missed all the important parts, like shutting off the gun, the eggs, being fertilized. I missed so much. I apologize so bad. Anyway, this is a fun little game. You can find it on Steam for relatively cheap. It's kind of a shorter game considering. Dear new member, the Primate Observation Club. Following a strict vetting service, your membership application has been approved. Welcome to our club for wildlife enthusiasts. Please read the contract carefully and accept the following terms and conditions. Bases. The club is an organization dedicated to the study of primates in their natural habitat. We are primates after all. As a member, you have the privilege of observing the specimens in the cages loaded on your Monkey Vision 2.1 application. To maintain your club privileges, you will be obligated to move up one level every 5 days, which will require you to purchase a certain number of cages. Progress. You'll start at level 1, Friend of the Monkeys. You will need to purchase 5 additional cages to move up in the next level. Every 5 cages, the organization will meet to evaluate your progress. If you have not met your target, you will be expelled immediately. 5. Do not discuss this club or its activities with anyone. Never uninstall the application. And above all, do not forget that interaction with the primates is strictly forbidden. Prohibited should be a word there. Remember, do not feed the monkeys. I accept. In the event of any infringement of these rules, I grant the club the absolute right to apply the relevant disciplinary measures to me. We're installing our app. Installing Monkey Vision 2.1. Installed. Now, looks like a nice little desktop. We have a phone over here that you can barely see, but I want to make sure you can see everything. So where I can put my face, I don't know. You know what? My face would probably... Let me just pause this here. Hang on. It'd probably actually be good up here. I mean, it's covering the title, but you saw the beginning title, so it's fine. But everything else you should be able to see no problem. So you can see my bed where my face was covering up. You can see the phone, my notebook, the newspaper, the global operating system, blah, blah, blah. Time goes by relatively quick. Here's the time here. 5 minutes every, it looks like 5 seconds. Mail. Payment. We inform you that your payment for order 34757, registration fee, and apparently this is my recipient code, has been processed successfully. Thank you for your payments. Do you hear the background noise? Loud neighbors. Dear new member, your user account has been activated. Below you'll find a copy of the contract terms and conditions. We've already read through all these. The progress, the bases, additional clause. Oh, right. Yep. Let's turn on our Monkey Vision. Okay, so here is where we are creepy. Time out. I really think... I'm trying to find a good spot for my face. I really think a good spot is right here. Continue. Because all I'm covering at this part is the newspaper and part of the fridge, which... Oh. Oh, here it is. Updating ChatMeGo. Masked Maiden. Hey, are you there? Hello. It wasn't easy, but you got in. You were part of the elite, my friend. You can thank me later. Ha! Now you know what you have to do. Play by the rules and save up a ton of money. I told you being a club member wasn't cheap. Now don't make me look bad. After all I've done for you. What were the rules? Come on. I've been telling you about them for weeks. You have to hit your targets. If you don't, the organization will kick you out. It's that simple. They actually met yesterday to evaluate mine. I moved up another level, my friend. If I keep going like this, it won't be long before I'm hobnobbing with the club monkey mucks. Are those all the rules? Well, you also have to be discreet. They don't like us going around blabbing about the club. This is something very top secret. Ah, and then there's the part about do not feed the monkeys. Do not feed the monkeys. Not messing around with the cages. Not bothering the apes. Not throwing them peanuts. Come on, you know, zero interaction. That's something the organization doesn't like. At all. Though, to be honest, that rule is something that, well, something that, what's the deal with that rule? Well, let's just say, nothing, forget about it. We'll talk about it later on. The money thing might be a problem. You know, you told me about all your shit jobs. By the way, the time stops when you're chatting. But cages are expensive, and if you don't buy cages, you're out. You knew that before you joined, my friend. So start working some overtime. And there are other ways of making money. What are you talking about? Come on, use your imagination. There's plenty of dough out there. It all depends on how much you're willing to get involved. I'll be willing to cut my right hand off to stay in the club. I gotta go. Right, your monkey vision. Must have just been installed. I suppose you're dying to observe your cages. But be careful. Because this shit's addictive. What do you mean? This is worse than tobacco. I spent so much time on it the first week that I didn't eat or sleep. I almost ended up in the hospital. So eat properly. Rest from time to time. Okay, we'll talk again soon. Okay, bye. Okay, so we have some cameras here. We have 4 cameras right now. This thing is one way to go between cameras quicker. As we can see, these guys are... looks like a dig site. I mean, they're digging, but it looks like a dig site. When one of these things light up, it means there's activity going on. So you click on things that highlight, which will take notes in your notebook down here. You hear the neighbor's music. Antenna. Now everything looks like a VHS tape because it's supposed to be like security cameras, but you knew that. There are certain ones that you cannot interact with. I'm going to let you know right now. Like this one, for example. Can't do nothing. Okay? This one can never do nothing. I know, those are double negatives. I don't care. Obviously nothing happening at this person's apartment or something. But we took notes on the first field. Antique locomotive, updating your browser. So you gotta research the terms written in the notebook by clicking on one word to enter it in the search engine, then click search for me. But you can also do 2 words, enter them in the search engine. Okay, so antique locomotive, search for me. And it will come up with pages, and anything that's highlighted yellow, you continue, yeah. Antique locomotive plus windmill. The old hay train is back on track. Anything that's highlighted in yellow, by the way, is definitely for you. You know, it's not one of those, oh, it's leading me the wrong direction. Okay, so this was the old hay train. Why don't we look that up? So the old hay train, so that's the train that we were watching. Because apparently there's only one train going past an antenna, and that was published. Excuse me. Okay, but clicking on the old hay train, it actually gave us its route. It goes through Anderson City, Sharp Mountains, Browning Fields, and Willow Woods. So you can click on these things. Where are you, deadbeat? Remember that I'm coming by to collect the rent in 2 days, in the afternoon. $90, as usual. Have the money ready? I don't want any excuses. Okay, so Browning Fields. Now, as you can see, there's fields here, there's a locomotive track, and there's a lake. Okay, now you can click on other ones. Obviously, this doesn't look like what we were looking at. We were looking at a farm area. Sharp Mountains. Oh. Historic mountain region in the great economic value due to its numerous coal mines, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to read all that. Let's look at the Wet Willow Woods also. Now, as you can see, it is amazingly close because there is some farmland. There's the locomotive. There's the lake. However, when we look at our vision, obviously here's all the farmland. Here's the locomotive thing, the track. But there, we only see a part of the lake. Lake seems to start here. So, that's why I'm very sure this is Browning Fields. Old hay train. Browning Fields? No. I don't remember if there's anything else to do here or not. Old hay train windmill. Old hay train antique locomotive. Nope. Browning Fields antenna. Mystery apparition hovers over Browning Fields again. Some residents are seeing strange lights in the sky again. UFO experts link this phenomenon to the mysterious activity of the Army's gigantic antenna. Mysterious activity? That's ridiculous, said the official spokesperson. That radar antenna was installed to monitor the migratory habits of brown hoopoe. Nothing more. Okay, so there are a good portion of the day where nothing's going to happen except for now. Did you hear that clunk noise? Ah, nice to see an old man like me not feeling so lonely. Told you I would visit you twice a day. Let's look at your file, Mr. Statler, right? How are you? Yes, I am him. Well, happy that I'm still living, but depressed about how things are out here. I don't understand you. Oh. VHS tapes. When I was young, there were values and respect. People fight for they die for ideals, but now look at the world, how the world works. The world works. I'm not in total agreement with your opinion. I don't think the past was as good as you describe it. Kittens. What you mean, not so good? The past was glorious. I can't do accents. I don't see what you think was so good. In other countries, the past was plagued with blood and wars. I'll check the email in a minute. I'm busy. By the way, as I mentioned before, you have a foreign accent. Well, I tell you, I always live in this neighborhood, damn it. I always live in this house. TV. You know what? It's time for my incontinence medicine. You go now. Oh, but... Go away. Go. Okay, don't get upset. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. I wait very happy for your visit, but now you go away. Go. I don't remember if there's anything else to click on here. And he comes right back. By the way, it's nighttime. You can tell I left the security camera on my thing here. You can do that by right-clicking it or something. So he just turns on the TV. Good. It's time for my movie. By the way, he talks to himself a lot. The invading army troops crossed across the border and launched an offensive that plunged the continent into chaos. Look how young and such a black mustache. Victory seemed close at hand, but a sudden turn of events thwarted the plans of their bloodthirsty leader. Bloodthirsty? Is that what you are, bastard of inferior race? Finally, the Allied army counterattacked across the Bonghardian River and took the city of Schroederberg, dashing through the dreams of bloodthirsty something. Nine. I not know why I bother to watch this crass propaganda. I no understand why so much hate. So little understanding. I only, poor old man, with a grateful and generous heart. And I think he goes to bed for the night. It is 2:25 at night. We got an email. Voluntary observation studies. As a club member, we invite you to collaborate in our wildlife observation studies. To do so, you will need to provide us with certain information about some of the cages loaded in your monkey vision. Once we verify that your information is correct, you will be compensated. Thanks. Okay, so it's dark now. Nothing's happening. Okay, so these are jobs on our door. Okay. A warehouse assistant. We can work for 8 hours, make $95. We only have $90 right now. Oh yeah, you can barely see it. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this instead. Ha! I made me smaller. Maybe too small. I don't care. Okay, so I have $90. Oops, I opened the door. Warehouse assistant. Let's make $95. Let's go to work. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Importer, those damn boxes are heavy, aren't they? You don't want to know what's inside them. No, you do not. Here's your pay. You've been up to the task physically. Okay, so I got some good money. Lost a little bit of sleep during it, but not much. The day always starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is almost 8 now. What kind of food do we have? So this is our health. We gain health by eating the right foods. Obviously, it doesn't do much. Let's eat a hot dog. Fill us up a little bit more. We're a little tired. Let's sleep for 4 hours. Current club ranking is level 1. Friend of Monkeys. Days until the next valuation 4. You have 4 out of 9 cameras needed to move up to the next level. Landlady will be back tomorrow. Electoral campaign begins. Record ratings for Shock TV. Heatwave causes widespread insomnia. Rates for inequality among the poor at historic lows. Okay, so this is still a dig site. You can see they're digging for a dinosaur. Okay, so they're back. Alright, you know what? Let's see. You hit a gun. How quick's the time going? Yes, yes, of course. Now let's see. Mr. Statler, right? She never seems to remember his name. Yes, I am him. How is your health today? Tired. My body is sick and broke, you know? And your mood? Depressed. Remember always the past. These glorious days. People adoring me. The multitudes following me. And now look at me. According to my notes, Mr. Statler used to take care of kittens. Yes, yes, sure. that is what I am saying. Those kittens, they followed me. They loved me. Oh, it's very late, no? I don't understand your obsession with the past, Mr. Statler. In my opinion, it was a terrible time. 9. The past was a time of values and respect. I don't think we're gonna... Oh, in other countries, people suffered cruelty and violence. Cruelty? Bah, is because they have weak character. And then there were wars and genocide. You foul mouth. Genocide is very bad word. You know what? Let's drop the subject. It's time for my incontagious medicine. Go. Whatever you say, Mr. Statler. I'll be back before it gets dark to check on you. So in other words, she comes in twice a day. I wait for you, very happy. You know I grateful and generous old man. Okay, so we're gonna leave them alone even if they come back. One thing I will tell you that the scenes can repeat. Okay, so let's do some work. We need more money. We don't have enough money. Wait, hold on. Cancel for a second. Did I get any emails? I just remembered something about emails. I got 2 emails. Deal of the day, 33% off on pizzas. That's not a deal. The pizzas are very expensive. Oh. For the purpose enhancing the database and the animal behavior, request your voluntary collaboration as the observer of Cage 1. Please reply to this email if you can answer the following question. In which town is Cage 1 located? Hello, I'm Amy and this is my colleague Ted. We are apostles of the local Woodstead Church. Do you have a minute to hear the word of Billy Bob, the Holy Butcher? Okay. Wonderful. I'll tell you a bit about him. Billy Bob Wyland was a humble butcher living in the country's most rural region. He was slicing bacon one day and found a top-secret message formed in the fat of one of the slices saying, Billy something. I can't read that fast. He immediately left Chattanooga Creek, his birthplace, and found his old church. I found out more about him the other day. I want to ask you a favor before we go. We're going to leave this beautiful plant with you. Would you look after it for us? We'll come and take it away again in a few days, and if you're a person the Wellington's witness can trust, we'll see that it's even more beautiful and luxuriant. Ah, and don't worry about watering it. This plant feeds on kindness pervading in the air in the room. We'll return soon. Okay, let's go dog walking for 4 hours. Oh crap, there was something else I was doing. Whatever, we're making some money. Fifi's owner. You kept that dog Napper from taking my Fifi. How did you manage to catch up with him? You deserve a bonus for doing such a good job. Isn't that right, my little cuddle toy? Doesn't your walker deserve a bonus for doing such a good job? So I got $60 instead of 40. Not bad. My character's getting hungry. Town in Cage 1. Okay, so basically this tutorial is saying once I get enough evidence in a certain area, I can use it to make a conclusion. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Cage 1. Okay, so I did Browning Fields. That's where we establish. So, what we do to that, we open up the email, reply, Browning Fields. Are you sure you want to send the email? Yes, I am. Auto reply. Dear member, thank you for your collaboration. We are verifying your information. In a few hours, we'll receive our answer. I'm just going to minimize that. I should probably... Actually, let's wait until morning. There might be some sort of deal on foods. They always do some sort of deal almost every day. That's the ugly part to see movie now. That ended up crushing the leader and his troops underfoot like an insect. 9-9, damn sons of Maltethnic something. Why so much hate? Why so little understanding? I only old man who's sick and depressed, that's all. After verifying the relevant details, we are pleased to inform you the information you have sent us is correct. Therefore, we just transferred the agreement reward to you, $75. Thank you. So we can get rid of these. If you don't, trust me, you don't, you have a hard time, that's what I'm saying. Bakery assistant. 2 hours, $27. Let's do it. You need them. You need a lot of money. You did a good job. The hipsters can have fresh baked gluten-free brochet for breakfast thanks to you. Come back whenever you want. Gas station car wash attendant for 1 hour. Anyway. Let's sleep for a few hours. Oh, that's it? Okay. It is 6 in the morning. My character is starving, but I want to grab some food that has a deal. I mean, this is 33% off, but that's not a deal. That's dumb. So it is 6:20. So let's sleep for 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 hours. Your current job ranking is level 1. Monkey, friend of the monkeys. Days remaining until the next revaluation 3. Landlady will be back today for money. So, we got some changes here. We found a crop circle. Anything else? Doesn't look it. What do we got? Cage recording available. Yep, so we can buy the cage recording. I'm not going to read this email to you. Hello. Oof, I had to stretch my legs. I sweat so much in my easy chair that I got rash around. Well, you know. What do you want? You see, I'm going to the drugstore to buy some cough syrup. The shit is delicious. Could you lend me a few bucks? $6. Here you go. Thanks, pal. I know I could count on you. I'm going back to my apartment. Okay, bye. So these guys are coming back to work on the dinosaur, you can tell. And then... Oh my god, I'm starving here. Hello, are you there? Hello. There's so much going... This game only gets worse. How's it going? How's your first few days go? I'm doing great. I've almost reached the top. By the way, have you fed them yet? What top are you talking about? The top of the pyramid, my friend. The club is divided into levels. The only chosen few make it to the very top level. Only they get to see Cage of the Great Primate. I still haven't gotten anyone to tell me what that is. That's new. This game's been updated recently. I didn't know that's what they did. But it's got to be something huge. Pretty amazing. Sounds pretty good, right? It does, actually. The organization has told me they're happy with me. That my progress is very good. I can practically taste the Cage of the Great Primate. I'll let you in on a big secret. When I get there. Oh, when I get there. Okay, I have a few seconds. No, that was new. The Cage of the Great Primate, that was not a thing. That was not a thing. Once you go through the days, that was the end of the game, you win. And you're the top dog. Okay, feed who? The monkeys? You'll see. We're not supposed to talk about this. But nearly everyone does it. Almost every one of us feed the monkeys. It's very tempting, my friend. Plus, paying for the cages is very expensive. What does the cost of cages have to do with it? Damn it, do I have to spell everything out to you? The monkeys are a good source of income if you're clever and know how to feed them. You have to be very discreet, though. You don't want to run into problems. Problems with the organization, I suppose. Exactly. You know how it is. If they catch you, you're out. And then there's the police to worry about. If the monkeys figure it out and report you, they could end up bringing the whole club down. I gotta go. Okay, go back to what you're doing. By the way, did you take my advice? What advice? Take care of yourself. Don't let yourself go or things could go south for you. And the club needs us to be in good shape. Try not to eat junk food. Get some exercise. Go to the supermarket. And make sure you get some sleep. We'll talk later. Jesus, you talk way too much. Okay. 2 for 1 on fruit. That's a good deal. So we are going to go shopping. Here's my shopping list. 2 for 1 deal. And we have some good amount of money. So let's... Okay, 30... Okay, we'll spend $90 on fruit. I know it seems like a lot, but let's get no chicken. Let's just go. Hopefully the landlady doesn't show up while I'm out. She gets mad easy. Okay. And let's order some Chinese. Let's order 3 of them. Okay, thanks for your confidence in Food X. You'll receive your order in 1 hour. Okay, let's... As you can see, your health goes up over here once you eat some fruit. There we go. You know what? Let's go to the crop circle. You know, let's just search for crop circle. Crop circles. Oh, I got a new email. What's the address where cage 3 is located? We'll check that out in a little bit. Because crop circles, there's a mystery with messages and Stefan Sentinel with a phone number. Greetings. Those who only face pain and infirmity is capable of achieving wisdom. I brought you a lot of wisdom in this bag. Here's your order. Here's a tip, $3. Consider this, everything is related to everything else. The universe is pure synchronicity. Search whatever you need and find it. I'll be back. That's our Chinese food delivery guy. So this thing fills you up, it only hurts your health a little bit. That's why you gotta have plenty of fruit. So we're just playing until the next day because that's when it saves. So we got a phone number, crop circle, messages, blah, blah, blah. Yes, if you have a contacting notebook, chat by clicking. Remember, the chat also let you send videos. Whatever. Let's give him a call. Actually, let's search for the guy. Okay, no, it brings up the same page. Let's give him a call. This is the Cosmic Emergency Line for Crop Circle Watchman Group. Stefan speaking. What can I do for you? Hello, Stefan. I wanted to... Shh! What are you doing, you dumbass? Don't mention my name again. Do you know that they monitor all communications? What? But you just... It was you who... Stupid rookies. Now listen carefully. Whenever you call this number, address me as Mr. Marcus Andromeda. Is that clear? That will confuse them. Okay, Marcus. Come on then, tell me. Where was the fresh crop circle sighting? That is why you called, right? The Browning Fields. That's right, there's a fresh circle in Browning Fields. Ah, terrific. Terrific. Another fresh circle. And I know the area. I'm gonna zip over there before those toothless hicks living there destroy the signal from our space brothers. I'll call you back to share the message with you. Oh, the message. I feel the new era of wisdom and enlightenment is at hand. And free love. Lots of free love. Message, new era? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What the hell am I talking about? We're convinced that our space brothers wants to evolve towards a higher state of consciousness, toward a new era of peace and harmony, and the meaning of symbolize by the crop circles, and is their tool for doing that, and we're on the verge of decoding the message. On the verge, you say? Yes, we just need to find another circle that's big enough and fresh enough to achieve it. We're convinced a new era of enlightenment will open up for us. I'll call you back. You talk too much. Okay, so video 1 is on pending right now until that guy does his thing. How annoying is that? Can you hear that? Okay, so we don't have much time. We gotta buy some more cages. So they're $50 each. Very expensive. Your cage will be available at 9 a.m. tomorrow. But let's buy 2. Okay, so we got an email. It wants to know the address of cage 3. So this guy. Hi, landlady. I'm here for the rent. Don't make me waste my time. Tomorrow I have an exam for a distance business school. That'll be $90. Okay, here it is. Great. See, the system works. Without losers like you, there'd be no winners like me. I'll be back in 3 days. Yeah, she charges rent every 3 days, by the way. Alright, so. Kittens, Mr. Statler, sick, grateful, and generous, depressed old man for an accent. Vulnerable senior, playboy, or a nurse. Doesn't sound like a nurse, sounds like a vulnerable senior to me. Let's look up propaganda, invading, leader, TV, VHS tape, mustache, bloodthirsty, allied. Crazy dictator, allied soldier, or fan of war movies. You know he's a crazy dictator. I don't have to spell that out to you, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. Opinion, past. Glorious values, ideals, wars, violence, and cruelty. So I have a choice of saying the past was great, the past was horrible, or the past is irrelevant. I guess I'll wait on that. Let's look up vulnerable senior. New care program for senior citizens created. It seeks to provide care for the weakest, most vulnerable elderly people. Let's make a call. Welcome. You've reached the voicemail of Smiles for Seniors program. Please state in a loud and clear voice, 1, if you want general information about the service, 2, if you want to consult the list of citizens admitted into the program, and 3, if you wish to make a complaint about our service. Let's listen to the general information. Smiles for Seniors is a social group, I'm going to click it, aimed at protecting and helping our most vulnerable senior citizens. Excuse me. The Social Affairs Department assures you that the upcoming... Or just continue without me finishing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's check the list. I am sorry, but we did not understand your response. Could you repeat it loudly and clearly? 2. I am sorry, but we still can't understand your response. Could you repeat it loudly and clearly again? 2. To check the list of citizens admitted into your program, please say the last name of the person you are inquiring about. Mr. Statler. We are sorry, but the recording of your voice sounds distorted. Please repeat the name less loudly. Mr. Statler. We are sorry, but the voice recording is still distorted. Please repeat the name of your at an even quieter volume. Mr. Statler. We inform you that there is just one individual with that last name in our database, and we can confirm that Daniel Statler is in our list for the Smiles for Seniors program. Do you have another inquiry? I want to make a complaint. This is funny. You selected option number 1. General information. No, sorry, I chose option 3. No way. You clearly said the word 1. Smiles for Seniors is a social support group aimed at protecting and helping our most... So it'll say that every time. Okay, so that's the last of it. So I say, bah, I don't like speaking to machines. But, so, why the hell did you call? Damn it, I answer this phone too much. Hey, guys, can you believe it? Another imbecile that... Okay, so we should probably look for some work. Oh, wait, we're trying to look for the address for Mr. Statler. Daniel Statler, let's look at him up. 45 Sunnyside Street. And here's his phone number. At Provil Names, the internet most complete directory. Okay, so we have the address. So in other words, we can answer the email. So let's go ahead and do that. The address where Cage 3 is located. 45 Sunnyside Street. Okay, now we just wait for an answer there. Now we should go to work. Some of them are only open at certain times of the hours of the day. Ooh, $84 for 8 hours, though. Strong desire to learn dishwashing assistant. Why not? Let's do it. Wow, I worked a long time. Wasn't bad considering your limited experience, but you still have to master the noble art of scouring. Keep applying yourself and you'll go far. Come back whenever you want to improve your technique. I was washing dishes, but thank you. Okay. The information you sent us is correct, therefore we transferred the agreement reward to you, $75. Thank you so much. Minimize it so you can actually bring up the email. Is there anything else going on? They've really made some progress on this dinosaur. So these will be available at 9 a.m. This is still pending. And this is just a windmill for no reason. Oh yeah, I can unlock recording. Got it. I really should work some more though, because I do not have much money. $60 for 4 hours ain't bad. Night cleaner, nocturnal free, and untamed spirit. No experience required. You know what, let's do this one. You have to work a lot, by the way. Another good day's work. I love how you really take care of those boxes. I might tell you what they contain one day, although I might have to make you disappear afterwards. Come back whenever you want. And that's why he paid so much. And it is too late to work there. Let's go to sleep for 2 hours, because that's it'll be 9 o'clock. Day 4. Your current club ranking is level 1. 2 days remaining until the next evaluation. 6 out of 9 cameras needed to move up to the next level. Landlady will be back the day after tomorrow. Mega price. Only one winner of the Mega Prize lottery. It was the Crop Circle. The Circle told me it said last night's lucky winner of $1 million who prefers to remain nameless. So that's the guy I was talking to. Doesn't look like anything else that relates to me. So it is morning. We have some new cameras live tonight. A boring, pretentious, overrated band. We have a thing that has typewriters, a coffee maker. That's about it. Oh, it's the mailman. Apartment 36, I bring a package for apartment 36. We're 16, so we can choose to accept it or be nice to him and say it's not for me. Let's see what's in it. Well, take package. I have an ambidextrous. Oh boy, I got an orthopedic leg. You never know when I'll need it, but you can also sell it for whatever. But I'm going to stop the game here because it saves in the morning. It is officially morning. I've already played too long. So I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Dustin YDU from YDU Games, standing for You Don't Understand Games, That's Why I Play Them. Do not feed the monkeys. I love this game. I wish this game was longer. I think they're still updating the game, but now apparently they added something that I haven't experienced. I have beaten the game before. But there's still a lot of cameras that I have not interacted with either. And for all I know, they added even more cameras, you know, that nobody's interacted with yet. So, I'm excited to keep playing. Let me know how you like it. This game is awesome. You get to be one of those creepers, and you do it for a living. All my links are in the description. I'll see you next time, guys. I'll see ya.